and let's see what happens and how quick. Wow, that was fast. Amazing how much power and how quickly it just works. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a fantastic day as always. In today's video, we are back in the vehicle testing another CarPlay adapter, the Ottocast Mini Nova, if I can get it to focus for you there. So we've done several of these on the channel. I just did one of Ottocast standalone screens, so I'll touch on that in just a second. But in today's video, if your car already comes with Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, but it's wired only, this will convert it to wireless. So no more struggling with cords and having to worry about plugging it in and everything. In my wife's 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee, it's wired only, so it's kind of annoying to have to constantly hook it up or be reminded to connect your phone to the car or whatever. But now in this vehicle or her vehicle, we can have wireless, and every time you get in, the phone will connect right back to it, and you'll have seamless connectivity to wireless. So let's check it out. Let's get it out the box. It's super tiny. I don't know if you could tell once we get it out the box, but it's super tiny. It won't take up any space whatsoever in your vehicle, your console, wherever you need to plug this in. So let's get it out the box and see what it does for us. So a huge shout out to Ottocast for sending this out to us to test and try out, to let you guys know what it's all about. They have a lot of different products on their website. I'll leave all the links down below so you can check it out for yourself. Like I said, they have a standalone screen that I reviewed not too long ago on the channel. It's working great. It's in my truck. My truck's a little bit older, so it's a 2017. It does not have any Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, so it works perfectly, connects via Bluetooth to the system, and works great. And that solved that problem for me. So, but enough about that. So if you find these kind of videos interesting, want to follow along on the channel, please do so. Hit subscribe. I'd appreciate it tremendously. Leave it a thumbs up if you found it informative or entertaining whatsoever. And if you have any comments or questions whatsoever about this product that we're reviewing today or anything else we're up to on the channel, please be sure to drop them down below. I try to answer everybody's comments and questions if I can. Again, huge shout out to Ottocast for sending this to us to test. I'll leave all the links to where you can purchase this. It's super budget friendly down below. Coupon codes and all that information in the description box, so be sure to check that out. Let's get it out and get it hooked up, see what it does. All right, so super short and sweet. There's not much in the package, but you don't really need much because it's just straight to the point. We've got our adapter itself. Look how tiny that thing is. It's not going to take up any space whatsoever. I don't really have that big of hands, and look how little that is. And it also comes with a USB A to C adapter. So if your car already has C built in, this particular car, if you can see down there, we've got A and C. But if you don't have one or the other, they include an adapter for you. You've got your little handy dandy card here if you want to scan for some information, support, phone numbers, everything you could possibly need, and of course your user manual in multiple languages as well. So you should be up and running in no time. But again, no wires, no clutter, no mess in the console. We'll plug it in and see what it looks like, and we'll be up and running in no time. All right, so today we are in our 2024 Dodge Hornet, and it actually already does have wireless CarPlay, but for this scenario and setup, I thought it would be a good test to see on a newer vehicle, see how it worked. We'll try it in the 2020 Jeep with the UConnect system. I've not had any trouble getting any of these adapters or screens or anything to work, but let's see if we can plug it in. There we go. So we're all plugged in. It's lighting up, booting up. It's blue. And let's see what happens and how quick. Wow, that was fast. So super fast. So now I need to stop for just a second, pause it, hook it to my phone's Bluetooth, so we'll be up and running. So give me just 1 second. I've connected it to my phone's Bluetooth, short and sweet. The name on the screen popped right up in my Bluetooth list. Went down to pairing, hit allow, and it's currently connected. So literally in seconds. I don't know if you can see the clock on the screen or not. Nope, you can't. Oh yes, you can. 4:57. From when I first installed this, hooked it up, got on Bluetooth, it was a matter of a minute or so, and it's already connected to my phone. Maps are up, everything's running perfectly. So we will take it for a test spin, test out the Android Auto. I'm an Android fan, don't give me hate. in the comments. I know there's tons of Apple people out there. I am sadly not one of them. So, but it is up and running instantly. It even has the Dodge UConnect to get back to your main radio. Of course, it leaves all your settings for your stock factory stuff on there, and then our shortcuts over here to the CarPlay, and then all of our shortcuts over here for maps, YouTube Music, phone calls, microphone. You can talk to this thing, tell it to text, navigate, play the next song, skip everything, and do split screen with your YouTube Music, Spotify, whatever else you may have on here. Of course, you've got all your normal stuff to customize, your settings and whatnot. I'm hooked to my older Samsung 21 Ultra phone, and it's working flawlessly even with this older phone. So you should probably not have any trouble whatsoever if you're on a newer system. But let's go ahead and do some navigating, check out the maps, and see what it's all about. All right, so now that we've got everything hooked up, everything's working flawlessly. We're in our Android Auto. Of course, it's going to work perfectly. You can see over here we've got Android Auto up on the screen. Everything will work perfectly for Apple CarPlay as well. You've got your normal interface. You can turn it on full screen for your settings. Click it again to go right in. Click it for maps to go to full screen maps. You've got your search, your phone, microphone, voice commands. Everything's working perfectly. If you want to go into YouTube Music, we've got my YouTube Music account linked to it. Everything's working perfectly there. You can go right back into maps. We can click on a destination if we want to, search something from your phone or right on the screen. It's going to start navigation automatically, just like you'd expect it to. And now we are navigating to McDonald's, of course, the most popular place anywhere. So just that easy. You can zoom around, you can see how responsive it is. Everything's working perfectly. Recenter, you've got all your navigation settings, alerts, everything like you want it to. You can go right back into your phone calls, your music, all of your settings. If you want to go into your settings and change anything, of course, you can add your other apps on here as well, like Spotify and whatnot. Now, just a quick note, this is just to add your wireless CarPlay Android Auto. They have other devices on their website. I'll leave it linked down below. If you want to add on other features like having access to the Google Play Store, being able to download stuff like YouTube, Netflix, all that stuff on there. But this is just strictly clean, easy way to get wireless Android Auto or Apple CarPlay on there. And I have to say, it is working flawlessly. And when you get back in the car and boot it back up, it comes right back up to Android Auto, automatically connects right away. In a matter of seconds, you're up and running again. All right, guys, so that's it. It's a short, quick video to show you what this Ottocast can do. It's amazing how quickly it worked and got up and running in no time. Plug it in, it's literally up and running in a matter of seconds. I was very, very surprised at how quick it loaded. And then when we shut the car off, come back in, crank it back up, it comes back from being asleep. Phone's connected to it instantly, and it goes right into Android Auto. Of course, I'm sure CarPlay, Apple CarPlay works the same way. I tested out the text features, the voice calling features, the speech recognition, so it will read out your text. Of course, you can talk to it through Gemini and everything through Android Auto, and all of that is working perfectly as well. So, I mean, in my opinion, for the size of this little small thing, it's amazing how much power and how quickly it just works. So guys, that was a quick unboxing of the Ottocast Mini Nova CarPlay adapter. Just straight to the point, no frills fancies, just plug it in and get up and running in no time. So if you're sick and tired of having wired only Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, this is a perfect solution for you. It's super budget friendly. I'll leave the link to their website and this product down below so you can check it out if you want to. A huge shout out to Ottocast for sending this one out to us as well for us to test and show you what it's all about. They have quite a few different products on their website, so if you're not exactly in the market for this one, go check them out. see if there's something else you might can find on their website. I'll drop in a quick video right here so you can see very quickly the complete CarPlay Android Auto add-on screen. So again, in my case, in my truck, I don't have any features for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, but they have an add-on screen. Syncs perfectly with your existing car, FM transmitter, Bluetooth, auxiliary cable, and it even has built-in speakers if you want to go that route. So not to get bogged down on that, I'll leave that link below as well. If you want to check that out, if you just have no options whatsoever for CarPlay or Android Auto, that would be a good thing to check into for you too. But anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for another unboxing, install, and test video. If you enjoy these kind of videos, leave it a thumbs up so I know to do more of this in the future for you guys, so you can see what it's all about, what new products are out there, and what you can use in your vehicle. If you got any comments, leave them down below. Try to answer everybody's comments if I possibly can, and I do research, and I'll reach out to the companies to try to find out answers and get you those answers. So drop them down below for this or anything else we're up to on the channel. And then if you want to subscribe, I'd appreciate it tremendously. If you want to follow along with more videos, we do unboxing and reviews of car products, all kinds of mods and upgrades, performance mods and stuff. We've got all kinds of car videos, and we even throw in some travel videos from time to time to show you what we're up to on the channel. So you're bound to find something else you want to stick around for. I appreciate you guys being here, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.